Hello everyone, and welcome to Hill Street. Today's story is Waking Up. If you end up enjoying this story, please leave a like. And if you enjoy hearing stories from me, please subscribe and become a resident of Hill Street and let me know how I'm doing in the comments. Now, let's get to this nightmare. It's almost like I'm laying on the operating table. The light illuminating the room has a very peculiar glow, almost angelic. Every object in the room seems to be blessed with a shining aura. It's almost beautiful. I can see everything. It's just the living room. As always, I'd fallen asleep watching TV. It was strange. There was no grogginess when waking. I was suddenly wide-eyed and quite surprised by the weird glow surrounding the room. Off to bed, I tell myself. I try and sit up, but I can't. I shift my gaze from the clock sitting on the wall to the table in front of me. Just a couple of beer cans. There's no way such a meager amount of alcohol could leave me incapacitated like this. That was when I felt it. I say it because I can't see whatever it is I'm feeling. Of something gargantuan behind the couch I lay on. I hear the clock ticking. It's a strange sensation, as that is the only sound I can hear. It strikes me as ironic, as I seem to be frozen in time. And yet, I can hear the seconds tick by. I can feel whatever it is behind me isn't here for a friendly visit. My intuition into what's behind the couch seems to gain clarity somehow, and I can feel it is an animalistic being. My initial thought is a werewolf, and although I know they aren't real, the fear has me unable to move. A tightness engulfs my chest. It's as if someone had sat down right on top of me. My brother's bedroom isn't far. I try and call out to him to help me. My shouts turn to screams as the horror of the unknown in regard to what lurks behind the couch intensifies. A washing sense of sadness passes over me as I realize my screams are falling on deaf ears. Perhaps my younger sibling heard my cries, came out of his room, and saw the monstrosity that torments me and returned to the safety of his room. My heart sinks as I come to the realization that whatever it is going to have an easy time killing me as I lay helpless as a newborn baby. I can sense the thing moving around the couch, making its way towards me. I can see a dull shadow in the corner of my eye as I strain to look as far to the side as I can without moving my head. The terror of paralysis grips me further, and I can feel the tears beginning to gather. I can't die like this. Please no. I can feel whatever it is looking at me, waiting. For what exactly? I don't know. With each passing moment, it grows harder to breathe. I look around, desperately trying to raise my hand to drag myself off the couch. The pictures on the wall glisten in the magnificent light that basks them. The framed picture, ever so narcissistic of me, posing during a photo shoot sitting alongside the picture of my brother straddling a motorcycle on the wall. The empty couches in which friends of family have sat. I can see it all. I see it all except the thing that has driven me to the brink of madness with fear. With what I feel are my last breaths. I make a last-ditch attempt to scream for my kin. I would call for my parents, but they aren't in the country. What a shock it will be for them. My brother will walk into the living room in the morning, dressed for school, and bear witness to the bits and pieces of his brother, strewn carefree all across the room. The bits of me that are left. I wonder what his reaction will be. I wonder what my chunks will look like. Will there be blood everywhere? Or will it collect in a pool on the couch, where surely I'm to die? Hopefully it's a quick death, although what's killing me is the wait. the unknown. The feeling of the malicious being lingers in watching me. In that moment, that sinking feeling of helplessness feels worse than death would. It doesn't help that I'm slowly suffocating. A million thoughts run through my mind. Will it stop at me or go for my brother next? For the first time, I try and address the thing, whimpering like a pathetic mess. I implore it does what it needs to do to me and leave. As scared as I am, big brother instinct kicks in, and I need to ensure he will be fine once the thing is done with me. Of course there's no answer. The clock steadily ticks on, counting down my last seconds, presumably. My mind calms as absolute fear takes over. It's strange. Fear leading to a sense of calmness. I've accepted my fate, and I can but hope my brother will be spared. He was always such a good kid. He still had all his life to live. The calm I feel is replaced by sadness and disappointment at the fact that my soon-to-be death, I couldn't protect my little brother. He has a pellet gun. Hopefully it will be enough to scare the thing. He'll probably hear it tear me apart and arm himself. I can but hope. And now, I wait. I sit up, grasping for breath, staring around the living room. I can finally breathe and move. It's like I've woken up twice. The sensation is almost indescribable. It's as if I've woken up from being awake. At least in this consciousness I can move. I lay back down, the sinking feeling still in my stomach. I raise my hand for good measure, to ensure I'm fully functional. The feeling of the entity behind the couch is there. I lay there, close my eyes, and say a quick prayer, asking God to protect me from whatever it is. I sit up, grip the back of the couch, and look over.